Lee, a point up in Inverness on Saturday, and probably a sign of progress the club's making, that you came down the road a bit disappointed in the end.
Yeah, I think at half time we probably would have taken a point because I thought we were a little bit off it. Second half was really positive turnaround performance. And when you're leading 2-1 with a handful of minutes to go, it is disappointing. So, yeah, we could probably look at it 2 points dropped, but never an easy place to go. Everybody I speak to in here in regards to Inverness has been our bogey team. So, listen, we'll take the point, we'll move on. We're still hanging on to that top spot as it stands at the moment, and we've got a wee bit of a break for that until Wraith a couple of weeks' time.
Obviously this week the focus shifts, as you say, to the Cup and Pollock, which is a completely different challenge, isn't it?
It's a great game. It's a great game for the neutral. It's a potential banana skin for us. I've been on the wrong side of it a couple of times down in England and up here. Probably the biggest one for me was playing with Dunfermline and getting a backsize scalped with Ayr United down here. So I know it can happen, so we will be giving them the utmost respect. We watched them against Cumnock and against Annan. They were really good, some fantastic goals. They've got good players who have had experience at senior level, so not going to be an easy game whatsoever.
You mentioned the Annan game, they obviously put forward past them, they clearly can handle themselves. I know they lost their manager recently, but they're going to come here and give it a good go, I guess. Well,
a new manager in place. I think Stuart comes in with good pedigree in the junior ranks. He'll know Pollock inside out. He'll know the players very well, and it's a great opportunity for the new coaching staff at Pollock to hit the ground running with our scalp potentially. So, listen, as I said, we'll give them all the respect in the world because they deserve it, because they're in this level. But obviously, we're aiming to try and sneak ourselves into the next round ourselves.
Will there be a wee chance potentially for you to look at one or two?
Well, I've done that with the first two cups, so there'll be one or two changes, but it won't be wholesale changes like we've done with the previous cups. I think got to keep the majority of things going, and obviously building towards a good game against Wraith the following week. So, but one or two lads will get an opportunity.
There's been quite a time between the Inverness game and the game on Monday. How do you motivate players through that time when you're not going to the game on Saturday?
No, we've done one or two things, as bonding bits and pieces and things like that. So we've been in training. The boys have trained really well. We've had a reserve game. We'll be off tomorrow. We'll be in Saturday, Sunday, and try and keep it as much a normal build-up to any game, whatever day it is. We'll always train Thursday, Friday before a Saturday game, so we'll train Saturday, Sunday before a Monday game, and we'll prepare accordingly. We'll get all the video work done, do our set plays, all our shape work, everything as normal. So it doesn't really change anything, to be honest with you.
What's the fitness situation at the moment in the camp?
So obviously Alex is a sore one. He's out. Frankie's still short. Jordan's back in training, which is positive. Other than that, Dara. Obviously took his hamstring last week at Inverness, so won't be available. But other than that, we've virtually got everybody else available for selection.
So there is some discussion in camp about what you do in that defensive line?
Yeah, we're going to have to make changes. Obviously, if you're missing Frankie and Alex, then we'll shift one or two people around. But we'll put a competitive team out there. We will, we'll go relatively strong. But one or two lads will get an opportunity.
Now, Logan, you've been at the club about 7 weeks. Now, your debut was against Inverness at Chalmers, and your previous game was just up at Caldor Stadium against Inverness. How have you saw the club's progression since you joined to then?
Yeah, even before I joined the club, some of the Friday night games watched on the telly, and thought the way the lads were playing was really good, and it was part of my decision to come here and add to what they already had. But now I've been enjoying it, just that run of games. I'm unfortunate to pick up a little knock a few weeks ago, but it's all clear now, and just ready to hopefully keep playing.
Yeah, and against Inverness that weekend, you had that shot last kick of the game, just saved by the goalkeeper there. Is that something that we can see more from you in the next couple of weeks and throughout the rest of the season?
Yeah, of course. As a winger, you're judged on goals, assists, and your numbers. So. Now, of course, I want to try and get a few more goals, but if I can assist as well, then it's positive.
And you mentioned that you're just back from the slight injury, and you said it's all clear now, so no worries going into games, fully ready.
Since I've been back training on the build-up to the Inverness game, I've trained every day and ready to go.
And Stuart already mentioned earlier on, we've got Pollock on Monday in front of the BBC cameras. Obviously, a slightly different test in a junior side. Does that add extra pressure to you as players to perform?
No, I think if we just go out and do what we do in a normal league game, I think you just treat any game the same. There's not. They're obviously going to come here and try their best to try and upset us, but no, I think if we play our normal game, which we do in the league, and I think it's important to keep winning ways, even though it's in the cup. You don't want to lose the cup game and start going on a bad run in the league.
Logan, you look like someone who really enjoys playing in this year team, with two orthodox wingers. What's it like playing with that kind of front four, if you like?
Yeah, it's good. We've got freedom to move around. Obviously, Josh playing out on the right and me on the left, but we've got that freedom that the gaffer gives us to switch around. And when we are in that final third, it is enjoyable, the attackers we've got.
And you mentioned at the weekend, you watched there a couple of times in the telly before coming, and even been impressed with them on the screen. That was part of your decision to come here, wasn't it?
Yeah, the full team, not just the attackers, but the way we defend, the midfield, getting on the ball and stuff. I like to get on the ball and do what I can do in the attacking third, but obviously it's important behind us that we're solid as well.
And it's a big 6 months for you personally, obviously, get the chance to come, make an impact, get your numbers up.
Yeah, that's it. The main thing for me is I want to play games of football. I don't want to sit around on the bench. I want to try and prove to people what I can do. So every time I get the opportunity to do that, I'll try my best.
Obviously, when we go back up to Inverness there, quite a number of boos as you came on the park and Chalmers and on the ground. Do you treat that as a mark of respect?
Well, yeah, it's football, innit? You're gonna get that. I think I got it the few weeks before that at Dundee as well. But you just have to concentrate on the game and not just put that stuff to the side. But it was nice to be back up there. But I've got a job to do here at Elmer.
Clare, good to see you back. I know we've been struggling a wee bit with fitness over the last couple of weeks. What's the report on that at the moment?
I've been ill, I had a sickness bug and then the flu, but I'm fine. I've been fine the last couple of days. So
you still managed to play with training full time, so you don't feel affected anything in the game?
No, at games I was just thinking it's 90 minutes, just push it for 90 minutes, and I suffered for it, but it was fine.
Now that was a really great response on Sunday, I believe 3-0 up there in Highlands. Rachel getting another 2 goals for the competition. Do you keep in touch with this competition between Deborah and Rachel?
Yeah, we shared it yesterday. The SWF have been sharing it as well because she's actually the top goal scorer in our league as well. So there's 2 competitions for her.
I believe actually, listening to you earlier, there's really 3 competitions on because you're desperate to keep up with that competition as well. Get your goals in there.
I'm absolutely in no competition.
So the game up there at Inverness, how did it go?
It was really good. We started off well. We were in the front foot for the first whistle and we pressed them. We never let them in. I think they had maybe 2 shots the whole game. We really just took the game to them. We were really impressive. The game was live streamed and we've had a lot of positive feedback for the people that watched it and just how well we performed and getting the ball down and playing. It was just really nice football.
Claire, you mentioned there the game being live streamed. Is that part of the kind of step up in professionalism, not just the airplay set up but the women's game in general in Scotland? Yeah,
well we weren't told about the live stream before it, so it was actually quite nice to hear, and then when we've come off the park after it and you got all the messages on your phone, it was really good, and I actually got the chance to watch the game back later on that night. They've taken it down now, but I got to watch the game back and it was really professional. There's a commentator there talking through the game and it wasn't biased, even though it was an Inverness obviously live stream, but it was just really nice to hear, and it does make you feel that the standard's been raised. It'd be good to get something like that for us. We have a VO camera that does live streaming, but it's not quite the same quality, and obviously it would be silence, nobody can commentate over that.
And to go up there and win 3-0 in Inverness, I take it that's a very impressive scoreline by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah,
we were really over the moon after it, and obviously you're travelling, so quite a few players stayed up, so we prepared well, but other players travelled in the morning and it was only a 12:30 kick-off, so we got done a bit there, but there's that in the back of your mind, like are our legs going to be tired, are we prepared enough? But there was just a really nice atmosphere. As soon as we arrived, there was something in the changing room, I just felt it in the air, and we did take it to them, but we had a wee bit of a point to prove. The last time we played them at home, we were up 3-1 and we ended up drawing 3 each, and I spoke at the time, it felt like a loss, it was horrible, so it was nice to go and actually show what we can do against them, because we knew we were capable at the last time. It was a hard one to take the last time.
And the new gaffer Craig's had a few months to settle in now. How do you and the other girls feel that things are going?
It's improved all the time, and he's good for like asking for feedback from other coaches, and Tim from the first team came and watched us at the semi-final, and I know they've had a conversation about what could have happened differently. He has actually changed the formation for us on Sunday there, and it made a difference, so he's willing to accept that things maybe weren't working the way they should be. I'll change it to this and see, trial and error. He's just got to learn, because it is a new group of players for him, and he's getting to see strengths and weaknesses as he goes, so he's still only been in since the start of July, still a short time, but he's getting there.